Every day, thousands of children in the United States will be taken out of their homes and placed into the foster care system. Foster care is a temporary service provided by states for children who no longer can live with their families. Children in foster care may be placed with relatives or unrelated foster parents. If a child is unable to find a permanent home or be adopted and is still in the foster care system by the age of 18, or in some states 21, they lose access to financial, educational, and social supports provided through the child welfare system. This process is referred to as aging out. Roughly 20 to 25,000 children age out of foster care every year. 20% of these individuals will become instantly homeless, less than 3% will go to college, and only 50% will receive gainful employment by age of 24. Many policies have been put in place by the federal government in order to address these issues regarding foster care. However, many of these policies focus on the importance of adoption and placement of children while in the foster care system rather than addressing the issue of aging out of foster care. In 1997, the Adoption and Safe Families Act was created. This act requires that every child entered into the system have an individualized case plan created for them. Congress specified 4 types of permanent plans, which include return to the parent, placement for adoption, legal guardianship, or other planned permanent living arrangements. If the child is 16 or older, this plan must include a description of services that will help them prepare for independence. In 1999, the Foster Care Independence Act was created, which increased federal funding to assist and serve young people in the transition from foster care to adulthood. It allows states to serve and provide support for youth up to the age of 21. However, it does not require them to. Currently, only 21 states provide support until 21 for children in foster care. It also allows states to provide Medicaid to young people between the ages of 18 and 21 who were in foster care on their 18th birthday. It provides additional funding for adoption incentive programs, as well as mandates that states use a portion of their independent living program funds to provide room and board for youth aged 18 to 21 who have left foster care. In addition to these federal policies, many states have additional programs for foster children. In 28 states, post-secondary education tuition assistance is provided. However, only 5 states have no age limit, and only 6 states provide financial support for things other than tuition, such as books, supplies, and housing. All of these policies were created with the intent of helping children have a easier and smooth transition from foster care to adulthood. However, they still have many unintended consequences. These programs are not automatically given to these individuals. They must be sought out for, and the information is not, many of these individuals do not have access to this information. So if they do not have knowledge of them, they will not receive these supports. Because these children are independent and on their own, many of them do not have a guardian or a support system that is there to push them to apply for many of these programs or assistance programs. Another unintended consequence is that many youth by the age of 18 or even 21 are not financially stable or mentally stable enough to live on their own. Even the youth that do receive these supports until age 21 more than likely live off of the support being provided to them, and if it is automatically taken away from them by the age of 21, then it does not decrease the amount of homeless children leaving foster care. It just contributes to it. I propose that there are programs put into place to help children coming out of foster care receive job training in order to provide, in order to receive an income that allows them to provide for themselves and actually become independent. I also propose that that these supports, that these programs are more accessible, and that these children are reached out to for these programs rather than having to seek them out, because a lot of these children do not have access to the internet or the resources they need in order to get this information. Thank you.